All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's another motor pulling video. I mean, it's like
deja vu.
Oh my gosh, this is probably what? This is the third time? Third time maybe? Yeah, we got a little, I wouldn't even say we got aggressive on the tune. I pulled the plugs on it and looked at it, and the freaking tune's spot on. As you know, out at the track, the last time we were at the track, last video you saw, took out a head gasket. We don't know the exact damage yet. Don't think I torched the head because it blew the spark plug wire off. I pulled the plugs out. The tune looks freaking perfect on it. It was just the fact that we were negative 300 on the DA. It was 40 degrees, no water in there. I mean, it was just, it was one of those unicorn nights. And we boost creeped, and being the 4-bolt head, and it was 30 plus pounds, I decided to try to leave the motor, and which made the gasket go out. So today we are pulling the motor out, and I was gonna wait till winter time, really. I was gonna wait till the winter time to upgrade. We were gonna end up having this block, take it out to 2GM Fab. They're gonna drill it for 1/2-inch studs, drill the heads, put 1/2-inch studs in this thing, and more than likely when I've got it apart, I'm gonna go ahead and O-ring the block. So that is no longer an issue, and then we're probably gonna discuss doing a cam swap. This isn't what I wanted to do at the beginning of the race season. They said they could get to it quick. This motor takes us nothing to get it out. So right now, that's the plan. I don't know if there'll be any other changes, but for the most part.
Also, maybe a good time with the motor out, since we did all the cleanup on the wiring, that we can make a firewall.
Yeah, I plan on closing all that in. I've talked to the guys over at Saxby Rod Shop. I'm gonna see if they can get me a cowl panel so I can cut that out and piece that back in, because I plan on going back to a flat hood. I mean, at least having the option. And this right here, this is all covered with the cowl. When the cowl hood's on it, you don't see any of that because the motor's moved back to 8 inches. But if I want to put a flat hood on it, that's just going to be a big eyesore. So yeah, I get that piece, cut that out, put that back in. Probably do that if we can get that in time. We just don't know yet. I mean, there's lots of races we're trying to make. Really, this is just the beginning of the season, and we're already down. I don't think anything's hurt on the motor, per se. I mean, other than, granted, obviously, head gasket. But that's all going to get taken care of. Like I said, I'm going to switch to 1/2-inch head studs. Just eliminate that problem to where you can put whatever I want to throw at it, or whatever the bottom end will hold. But for the most part right now, we're just going to jump into this thing. I mean, you just start tearing this thing apart, get this sucker out of here, and then take a look at what we got on the inside and kind of just make decisions from there. But we're just going to jump into it, guys. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it down in there, but there's my head gasket right here. Saying peekaboo.
Well, that's those tabs. That's those tabs that let you know, like if something's going on, it blows the tab out.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it gives it.
And you see, that's actually been leaking for a little bit around that stud, and I've known that, but we stopped the leak. Now I'm going to pull that plug out and check and just see if it actually got anything. I don't think it did. I think it just lifted and blew it. Not that it matters now, because I mean it's getting replaced. I mean, it's kind of like, we're not real concerned if anything goes down the intake. Taking bets.
Hang on, I want to look at Oh, hang on.
We're good.
You saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, we got to get through. I mean, the tune's freaking perfect.
Yeah. Let's just take this other one out just in. I mean, I'm
see
sure.
if I can focus. And well, it's going to say no. But the tune's perfect. So we've got everything off of it. We just got to crawl underneath it, get the bell housing bolts off, get the converter busted loose, and take the 2 motor mounts. I mean, it's ready to come out. It doesn't look like anything from what we've seen from a plug standpoint that it's actually torched or anything. We obviously see the head right there, or the gasket sticking out. I still think back towards number 7, it may have gotten that too. I don't know. I don't see anything there, but I can't get a light yet. There was nothing on that side, obviously. I mean, all the water was over here.
I'm just wondering why it blew the plug wire off of 7. And the head gasket is between.
Well, it was 30 pounds of boost flying out of that motor at 7,000 RPM too. Just the pressure. You know, the last time when it blew it out on number 8, on those old heads, it's because it actually blew next to the spark plug. But this didn't actually damage the spark plug. Y'all remember, I guess, yeah, if y'all watched the video, I don't know, it's several. Well, it's not too many back. But it's a few videos back where we actually blew number 8. It actually went towards, or it came out of the spark plug hole, because I put a helicoil a steel helicoil on an aluminum head. That's a no-no. So it blew that out.
That was pre-Athena.
That's true. That was the
Head gaskets.
pre-Athena head gaskets, which we no longer even think about. I'm not putting them on this. I will pay the extra money to O-ring this thing before I put those gaskets back on here. And that's probably what I'm going to do. But we're going to crawl into here, get the rest of this busted loose, and try to get this thing yanked out. Well, we're wrong, guys. I don't know if you can see down in there, but there is a hole
Where it's not supposed to be.
where the head is actually got a chunk blown out of the head.
If you look, is that a crack
That's
right there?
crack all the way through. What the?
Yeah, that looks like a crack on that boss.
Yeah, it's on. It comes from that one all the way to the other one.
Look right here. Is there one there on that?
No, I think that's just the.
Sure. Let me see. Hang on.
Yeah, there's a casting mark on it.
No. But there's a crack right there. That's
Yeah.
a crack on that one.
Yeah, it's coming all the way
That
through.
cracked all the way across. Look.
Yeah. Like I said, I can see the hole down there on the.
Yeah, you can see the crack all the way across right there.
Let's go ahead and just pull this head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pull this head off even while it's in there. Because I want to take a look at that because I need to know if I need to get another head on the way. That's just ridiculous. I mean, that seems to me like, I mean, I know we put some boost, but that's almost like,
Bad
it's
casting.
like it's a casting. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a bad casting.
Yeah, let's pull this head off and.
Because I would think, you know, this. I mean, you would think if it was O-ring and studded, this is what you would get if you had a problem
In a casting.
in a casting.
Right.
But the fact is that you have something, a layer, you have a head gasket in between it, and you wouldn't think that you would torch the head.
Right.
You think the head
That's not
gasket?
fire, that's just dawn. I mean, wait, let's pull it off and check it out. I mean, because either way, I don't think it's
I mean, you
fixable.
remember with that old stuff that I had, you know, that old 23-degree head stuff. Remember, I had a bad casting that had leaked water. It didn't do
Right.
that, but I mean, it was a bad casting too. So,
Yeah, let's just pull this head off and see what we got.
holy crap, dude!
All right, guys. I mean, oh man. I know y'all guys always say, how can you be laughing at stuff like this? I mean, this is just what it is. It sucks. But I mean, it's, hey, you're gonna throw the car away? No, we're gonna take it off.
We're gonna fix it.
See what we can get done. Like I said, I don't think the head's fixable, obviously. Probably just have to get another
You know
head.
somebody, but I don't know if they'll fix that one.
Yeah, that's some Houdini magic there. It's a little odd to me that it's like that. So we'll take it off, check it out, let y'all get a look at it here in a minute.
We want to know if it comes out in one piece or two piece.
I think there's going to be pieces coming off.
You gonna take that back side out?
No, it's just funky how you. Unless there's a piece of. What is snagging?
Hang on, let's see.
You gotta try to.
I don't know what
This usually comes right off. You got it?
Hang on.
Just there you go. Oh. Hang it on with my hands.
Almost off. Look at that. Well,
That's a casting.
yeah, that has to be.
That's a casting.
I mean, guys, that's. I mean that. Yeah, I mean you can see it torched. It torched number 3 on the out, where you know typically small block Chevy stuff you see it in between it. It pushed it out right there, but yeah, that's a bad casting.
There's no way.
I mean,
I'm trying to see. Can you see anything pitted in?
let's see. Turn some light on here. I mean,
The piston's good. Cylinder walls are good. No. Oh gosh, on the head gasket. I was like, what blew up?
no.
That's the shadow. Yeah, all the freaking cylinders are.
Yeah, but it took, like I said, you can see it torched it right there, out.
Yeah, on the
number
gasket.
3, on the gasket itself.
But that could have been when that broke. Because look, the gasket back there is not torched at all. Back there in the back.
Yeah.
There's nothing going around that gasket. I mean, look at the head. It's just all across here.
Yeah, it's cracked. And you can see all of this is cracked in the back. And there's nothing in here.
Nothing here is burnt or detonated. The plug's perfect.
And you can see a little bit. Like here. It just cracked it all the way through and went all the way over here to number 5. But there's nothing in that.
No. I mean, that's water passage.
I mean, to me, it blew out, but it makes you think if it blew in, was this just a weak part that was actually in the water jacket that blew it back in? That's what blew that out.
Yeah, dude, but you're talking about blowing the whole freaking. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, I think it lifted the head. You know, I mean, with a 30 pounds of boost.
If that was getting it, well, like I say,
It
that's
flexed. It flexed.
right. But what I'm saying is, and we don't know yet for sure, but that could just been on the gauge showing a boost spike when it freaking let the plant back. We don't know. But the weird thing of it being, there's
See, you're
no,
still missing this piece. This is just this outside piece.
right,
And the only reason it's there is because the stud was holding it.
right. I mean, it's just weird that there's no burn mark on the cylinder. Plug looks perfect. Not saying it can't happen. I get that. But that's a weird deal. All right, guys, that's the damage. Obviously, that head isn't that head's not getting fixed anytime in this era.
Well,
Everything, like I said, everything on the motor looks good. Nothing's hurt on the block. It's obviously definitely the head just took out the gasket. And really, it doesn't even look like a torch that bad. I mean, obviously, it's still all got to come out. We're going to get it sent off, get it drilled. Gonna have to order a new head. I don't know. I'll talk to them and ask them what they think about it or why, but I don't know, guys. It's disappointing. It sucks. But again, this is what we do. It's what I'm gonna continue to do. It's just money. It's just money.
hey, you know what?
It's just money.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, the car didn't get wrecked.
No.
You know, I mean, very easily could have got water on the tires. Could have
Right.
been a lot worse.
No, I just got my feet wet.
You just got your feet wet,
Yeah.
so.
All right, well, let's get this gasket off, clean up a little bit, and we'll yank this sucker out. Let me guess, is it tight? That's all you.
Oh, is this the one that?
No, that's not the bent one.
That's the one that Michael put the wheel on.
The wheel on backwards? Maybe. It may be.
So can't get right.
Can't get right.
Can't get right. Can't get right on this deal
Never
either.
fails us there, Mike. Woo! Woohoo! All right, well, that's it, guys. Motor's out. Everything looks good. Everything on this side, all the pistons look good. No signs of detonation anywhere. This is the bad side, or I'd say the side that broke it.
Yeah.
Everything's smooth. I mean, all the pistons look good.
You know, we
know.
should do something a little different. Like we should mark how many times we use this. You know, like I mean, how many runs you get when you need to change the rods.
Well, I mean, look at the thing.
I mean, I know, but I'm just saying we should have little marks. We should have marked sunshine marks. We should have gold digger marks, and
It's had plenty of share. This thing's been underneath this car. Oh my gosh. You know, Harbor Freight pulls through. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for us on this one. We got the motor out. I just need to pull the bottom end off. I'm not really concerned about as far as what it looks like underneath there. I mean, everything spins fine. Didn't have any problems with that. Gonna go ahead and re-ring the motor. Obviously have them hone it. Have it drill it for 1/2-inch head studs. Don't quite yet know what we're gonna do about the heads. As far as the breakage on those, I mean, hopefully something can be done because I just don't see that being not a casting issue. Not saying it's not saying it can't happen. I've just never had that happen or ever seen that happen. You know, your head gets is a fuse for a reason. And
in the water jacket.
yeah, we just said kaboom. Yeah, it's in the water jacket. I mean, I get it if it pressured and it, but again, there's a lot of weird things going on, so we're gonna send it out to them, see what they say. I mean, I think they've already got another head on the way. I know it's going back with the same thing, but I'm kind of stuck because I got one good head and there's money in these, and y'all know the deal. So, I mean, with that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for us right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We will catch you guys on the next one.